Bel,
Hi, Danny. How is everything?
Bel, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Thank you. Me atrasé, perdón.
No, tranqui, no te preocupes. Cuando tengas algún problema, o sea, te atrases, me avisas, no hay problema.
Súper, Bel, gracias.
Oh, tranqui. Danny, I wanted to ask you something. I don't know if you made the homework.
No, alcancé a acabar. Me faltó, o sea, anoche se terminaba, ¿no ve?
Creo que sí.
Sí, no,
Me voy a
o sea,
fijar.
hice hasta donde pude. Lo que pasa es que llegué tardísimo a mi casa y tenía 1 hora, creo, así que hice hasta donde alcancé.
Voy a ver si es que te puedo dar más días. Pasa de que tengo que presentar las notas y hoy
Ajá.
día me dijeron que las tengo que entregar, entonces no ponerse tampoco mala nota, ¿no? Te la voy a alargar, no sé si tienes tiempo este día para hacerla,
Ya, está bien.
¿ok? Y hasta medianoche, me imagino que podría ser. No sé, voy a preguntar eso con la coordinadora y a
Ya,
ver qué me
súper.
dice. ¿Sí?
Ya, Bel, gracias.
Okay, don't worry. So we stop in, let me check. All right. Can you please help me to remember until what part we saw the lesson?
¿Qué era? Ah, el past and real.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. It is still loading. Okay. Dani, ¿me puedes dar un segundito, por favor?
Sí, claro.
Pues gracias, ahorita, boludo. Dame un segundo. All right, I'm back. I went to bring my bottle of water. So, okay. So, dame un segundito, estoy cargando esto. Este internet está muy lento. Ok. Contigo estamos en el PI 4, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Ok. A ver, me voy a fijar hasta dónde has hecho.
No me faltaba mucho, creo.
Y a ver, me voy a fijar. Sí, no te faltaba mucho, Dani. ¿No hiciste el wish?
¿No hice?
No, creo que no. O sea, a mí me parece que no has hecho el wish. O sea, yo soy el wish. Y el past and real conditional.
Sí, no hice.
Ok. Entonces lo voy a asignar hasta más tarde.
Ya, pero súper.
Y con eso ya estaríamos. So,
Súper.
okay. All right. So we're gonna start with the class of today. And I'm gonna share my screen with you. No sé por qué está tan lento my English Lab. No sé si es mi internet o qué onda, porque te cuento que acá en Cocha estaba venteando fuertísimo.
Uy, capaz
Imagina
nomás.
que será el tema. Pero, ok, ya, ahora sí. So we're gonna start with the class of today. Today's lesson is about be supposed to, right? This is a short lesson, right? So I'm gonna share my screen with you. And once you can see it, please let me know. All right. Can you see it, Annie?
No me parece nada. Está
Oh,
cargando. Sí, sigue cargando.
No te puedo creer. A ver,
Ujú.
a ver, a ver. Voy a tener que dejar de compartir. Esperen. Ya, a ver, ahora sí te vuelvo a compartir. Ojalá que ahora sí puedas.
Ya, ahora sí.
All right, thank you. So, okay, we're gonna start listening this audio. So go ahead.
Hello again. How has your day been? I was almost late today. My colleague was supposed to meet me at 10, but she didn't come until 10:15. Well, thankfully, I wasn't late after all. Today, we're supposed to study the expression be supposed to. Let's take a look at it.
All right, so we have be supposed to. My colleague was supposed to meet me at 10. We are supposed to study to the expression. So we're gonna use be supposed to express expectations, right? Feelings or beliefs about how something should be or how someone should behave. So let's listen this audio. We're gonna see 3 examples of it, and it's not difficult. It's very this lesson is similar to the used to, right? Because we use it to in sort of to show expectations that maybe we could have on something, right, or of someone. So let's listen.
We use the expression be supposed to express expectations, feelings or beliefs about how something should be or how someone should behave.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Talia means that people expect her to act in a professional way.
Oh my God.
The movie is supposed to start at 5:05.
This means that according to a schedule, the movie should start at 5:05.
All right, so we're gonna continue because I guess they're never.
Valentino's is supposed to be a great restaurant.
All right.
This means that people say Valentino's is great.
All right. Now we're gonna see the structure, right? It is called be, right? Because you can conjugate it in all the time tenses of the verb to be. So we have are, is, right? And we can conjugate it with a simple past though. Was, were, if it's in third person maybe, right? So I'm not, in the negative of course goes at the middle, right? Between the verb to be, right? The supposed and the negative goes there, right? Something that you're gonna notice is that I'm not changing. I know that we're using not, right? And when we actually conjugate it with the negative, we should change the verb, right? And we have to put it in its base form. But in the use of the be supposed to, it's very different. We are not gonna modify anything, right? Even if I'm talking in third person, I'm not gonna change it, right? It is like a stative verb, if we can call it like that, right? No, it's not a verb, but kind of, right? So we're not gonna modify, even if we're talking in third person or if we're changing the statement into a negative one. And not, right? Even though you can use a contraction, you aren't supposed to be here, right? Or he, she, it is not supposed to be here. The pronunciation, we are gonna omit the letter E, but we're gonna pronounce this like if it were team, like that, right? So that could be everything about the structure. It's not difficult at all, right? So I don't know if you have any question.
No, well,
All right. So something that I was forgetting is the use of the verb, right? We're gonna use it into the infinitive form. So not always need to be like be, right? You can change it, right? Supposed to start in this case, right? Supposed to go or something like that. You can change to whatever verb you consider that could be correct by the moment. Okay?
super.
All right, so let's continue. Again, we're gonna use be supposed to express expectations, feelings, or beliefs about how something should be or how someone should behave. So, okay. We're gonna continue with number 2.
We use be supposed to in the simple present to express present or future expectations.
John is supposed to be in the office now.
He isn't supposed to be in the office tomorrow.
All right, so we're gonna use the use of the simple present, right? Is, are, am, right? To talk about present expectations or future expectations, right? So John is supposed to be in the office now. What does it mean that John isn't in the office right now? So it's an expectation that maybe I could have on John. So that's the reason of why we're using supposed to. He isn't supposed to be in the office tomorrow. What does it mean that maybe he shouldn't work, right? I don't know, maybe tomorrow it's a holiday, right? So that's the reason of why we're using the negative, right? Because it's an expectation, right? Tomorrow it's a holiday, so he isn't supposed to be in the office tomorrow because it's a holiday. He needs to rest maybe. All right, Danny, any question maybe?
Well,
All right, thank you. I guess that I'm not sure if tomorrow or Wednesday. On Wednesday, I guess it's holiday.
sí, el miércoles.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Okay, so we're
Sí.
gonna continue with point number 3, right? And let's see what we have.
We use be supposed to in the simple past to express past expectations.
I'm gonna stop because I guess my internet is really bad. So we're gonna lose. Okay, so to talk about past expectations, right? We're gonna use the simple past. Or even though we can use it to talk about an event that didn't happen as planned, right? So Nick was supposed to arrive at 7 p.m. and it's 9 p.m. already, but he's not here, right? So it was a plan, it was an expectation, right? That didn't come true. So that's the reason of why we're using was supposed to talk about the past. Maybe could be a plan, right? A schedule that the airline could have, for example, right? Or maybe Talia was supposed to press both buttons, but she didn't, right? I guess this is part of the video, right? I don't understand the context. Maybe
sí,
it's
es.
about, yes, I guess, I don't remember, but maybe. So in this example, right, she was supposed to do something, but she didn't, right? So we're talking about the plan that she could have. Or how about the third example? We were supposed to be celebrating tonight, but we're not gonna celebrate because, I don't know, the weather is terrible, so there's gonna be a storm. So that's the reason of why we changed, right? We changed the schedule, right? I don't know, there was a storm, it was a terrible weather, but the plan didn't happen. Okay, that's the point of the simple past. An expectation that you had about the past, right? But finally, it didn't come true. Okay,
Super.
all right. And we're gonna finish with this point.
To express expectations, we use a form of be plus supposed to plus the base form of the verb.
I know we're supposed to be celebrating.
All right, as I told you, you're gonna change it. You have the option to change it into whatever sentence. Into the two forms, right? Maybe for the simple past, was or were, or you can change it into the simple present. But it is necessary to use the verb to be, right? So even if I'm talking about the past, right? If I'm using negative, I'm not gonna change this word, right? I'm gonna say like that. I'm not gonna write, for example, if I'm using the negative, I'm gonna erase this and I'm gonna say suppose, right? No, it's incorrect. It's supposed. Okay.
Super.
All right. So, do you have any question, Danny?
No, well.
All right. So we're gonna continue with our exercises. Give me a second, please. Right. Okay, so once you can see my screen, please let me know.
Ya está.
All right, thank you. So can you please read the instruction?
Complete each sentence, click on the box and choose the correct answer. Amy is ¿qué? Supposed to help. Ah,
The
claro.
first one,
This is the first one.
Amy supposed.
To help Tali investigate the Crawford story.
All right, thank you.
And Talia was supposed to run the Crawford story, but he decided to give Talia more time to investigate. Dean was supposed to introduce Frankie, Jackie, Professor Roberts is supposed to be a great teacher. All his students love him. Nick was supposed to do a commercial for kick shoes. What time will no is Tony supposed to be in the office tomorrow?
Okay, thank you. So let's see how's everything. And it's okay. You were near to answer will with will, but don't forget the structure. It's only the verb to be, right? Was, were, and is, are, not more. Okay.
Super.
All right. So do you have any question until this part?
No, Bel, nada.
All right, thank you. Es como suponer que algo va a pasar, tal vez. Se supone que tenías que estar aquí a las 10 de la mañana y ya son las 11. ¿Ok?
Ya. Super.
Esa es la traducción directa, así que es lo mismo en castellano. So, okay, let's continue. So, give me a second. So I'm gonna share my screen with you. Once you can see it, please let me know.
Ya está.
All right, can you read the instruction, please?
Complete each dialogue, choose the verb from the box, type the correct form of be supposed to. to and the verb into the blank. Ay, no, se salió esto. Yeah. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Talia, a good reporter. Is supposed to be.
But
Pero no hay.
yes,
To-
we need to put something of the one word of this box, maybe.
Mm, no sé.
Could it be began? A good reporter is supposed to begin. I don't think so. Maybe you could start. I mean, you don't know the what option could you use. The first thing that you have to do is to discard, right? Descartar las opciones que no van a ser posibles. Y lo
Remain.
segundo que ok. Lo segundo que tienes que ver, Dani, es el significado de las palabras, si es que da con el contexto. All right? A good
Yeah.
reporter to remain objective all times. I know that time. So,
Did you have a good weekend? It was okay. My parents were supposed to visit. No, ese so está.
we're supposed. Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed.
No estaba.
We're supposed. I'm sorry. We're supposed
To visit.
to visit. To visit.
But they couldn't come. Do you have any milk? Sorry, no, Lynn. Lynn, is supposed to get some yesterday, but she forgot. I'm so angry at myself. I am supposed to sync the app with the microphone, but I didn't.
All right, let's try one more time. I'm so angry at myself. That's the result of a situation. The app, I be supposed to the app with the microphone, but it didn't. This sentence is in the past.
And I was supposed to sync.
I was supposed to sing. Oh. I was supposed to sing the app with the microphone, but I didn't.
That's an easy mistake to make.
All right.
I'd better run. The class. ¿Qué verbos hay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The class is supposed to begin.
Is supposed to begin.
In 2 minutes. I don't want to be late. Okay, see you later. You're home early. I thought you were going to have dinner with Dean. Yeah, we were supposed to celebrate, but I left early.
All right, so let's see how is everything. All right, is supposed to get. Amy's expressing. Oh yes, we have the past. But she forget it's
Mm,
similar. All
¿Verdad?
right.
We're supposed.
Yeah. Sorry, no, Lynn. Lynn was supposed to get some yesterday, but she forgot all the context. All right. So in your exercise, you're gonna modify this part, please, right?
Super.
All right. Any other question, Liliani, that you could have?
No ver nada.
All right, thank you. So we're gonna practice a little bit from other lesson. Oh my God, it's loading. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. I don't know why, but WhatsApp web it's so slow. So okay, language. Alright, so I'm gonna share my screen with you. And we're gonna practice our speaking. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna share my screen with you. Once you can see, please let me know. Oh, I was near to end the class. All right.
Ya está.
All right, so you have to identify some elements of spoken English, right? So let's see what we have. This is only about grammar and speaking, right?
Mhm.
Fronting, substitution, and ellipsis. Let's see what we have. So read each sentence. Which feature of spoken English is shown by the word in italics? Okay. So, okay. All right. Yes. So, can you please read all the sentences?
Reading the report for the meeting yet. ¿Las leo o hago?
No, first of all, you're gonna read.
Yeah. Can I help myself to cake? Yes, please do. That tall man you were talking to, what's his name? Substitution, using a word or words to avoid repeating a whole phrase. Fronting, moving a clause to the front of a sentence. Ellipsis, leaving
Yes.
out words from a sentence.
All right. So, what do you think? You have to tell me.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with the first one. Written that report for the meeting yet? Do you think that it could be substitution, fronting, or ellipsis?
Uy, no sé.
written the report for the meeting yet? Can I help myself to cake? Yes, please do. That tall man. Okay. Can you see the words in italics?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know why I can't really identify, but I guess
En
yes.
ese segundo es solo es do, ¿no ve?
Yes, yes, yes. In this one is written that report.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is that tall man you were talking to. Maybe this could be fronting, but I'm not sure. Substitution using a word or words to avoid repeating a full phrase. Moving across in the front. Okay, I guess the third one, I'm gonna help you with this one, is printing. Moving across, this could be the cross to the front of a sentence. So how about the second one?
Pues esa puede ser elipsis.
All right. Okay. Can I help myself to cake? Yes, please. Okay. Maybe not words from a sentence. Okay. Written that report for the meeting yet? Substitution.
Eso no hay más.
Substitution. Using a word or words to avoid repeating. Yes, could be. So let's see how it's everything. All right, we're gonna. Do you want to try it again or short answers?
Yo creo que show answers porque no tengo idea.
Okay. Okay. This one was ellipsis, and the second one was substitution. So we're actually instead of saying, "Can I help myself to cake?" Yes, please. Or maybe you should answer with the whole to the whole answer, maybe. But you instead of it, it's very usual to use maybe the this do is has a lot of uses, right? So instead of repeat the whole sentence, maybe we can directly go to the answer, right? So the substitution of the whole phrase, maybe the whole question could be do. And the last one, written dot report for the meeting yet, right, is ellipsis, leaving out words from a sentence. Because as you can see, this sentence, right, I mean, this question, right, it's like, could be sound as a incomplete one. Written that report for the meeting. That report needs to be written, right? Or maybe that could be, is that report written for the meeting? That could be another option, but I'm doing directly, right? We don't need some words if we want to use it like that. Okay.
Super.
So, all right, let's continue. Okay. So can you please read it?
Chinese restaurants, yes, there's one just around the corner. Those nice houses we saw on the way here, where were they again? That's in South Africa now, when they're on holiday and never came back.
All right. So Chinese restaurants, yes, there is one just around the corner. What do you think? Substitution, fronting, or ellipsis?
Substitution.
Chinese restaurants, yes, there is one just around the corner. Those nice houses we saw on the way here, where were they again? Where were they again? That's intonation. were they again?
Mm,
Were they again? Mm, those nice places, what do you think then?
mm, mm, mm. No sé.
Dance in South Africa now. Went there on holiday and never came back. That's the word in italics, right? Went there on holiday and never came back.
Fronting.
Yes, could be to the front, yes. And those nice houses we saw over here, leaving out words from a sentence. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna see. Chinese, Chinese restaurant. There's one just around the corner. So this is the substitution of their Chinese restaurants, right?
Mhm.
Those houses we saw on the way here. From think this is the sentence that we're actually putting at the beginning, right? And we have left out some words in order to do it directly, right? So
Yeah.
it is ellipsis. All right, so okay. Okay, we're gonna continue with other activity. Okay, that's a lesson that we saw before. So, okay. So this is about reporting verbs. Practice using reporting verbs such as threaten, deny, and advise. Read the sentences and choose the correct part of the speech to follow the reporting verb. So let's see how is everything. Okay. Was it difficult for you, Dani?
Un poco.
Yes, it was kind of.
Mm.
All right. So here are some example sentences using reporting verbs. She threatened to resign immediately. Can you please continue reading?
The builders focused on dealing with the problems. She admitted that she forgot her facts wrong. His legal team advised him to plead guilty.
Yes.
Tom denied listening to his parents' conversation.
All right, thank you. So as you can see, we have some words. Threatened. What else?
Focused.
Admitted, focused, advised, and denied. Do you know what is plead? His legal team advised him to plead guilty.
Como declararse.
Culpables. Ok, declararse culpables.
Ujú.
Ok, tal vez otra palabra que no hayas podido comprender, Dani.
Threatened es amenazar, ¿o no?
Threatened, can you please pronounce it?
Threatened.
Oh, yes, no, it's okay. Threatened. She threatened. Y lo leemos seguido, okay? She threatened to resign mentally. It means like amenazar, right?
Super.
All right, thank you. So, okay, we're gonna see. Oh my goodness, this is grammar. Okay, so advice. What could you think that could be the best option? Verb, that, plus, or verb, gerund. Verb plus preposition plus gerund. Verb to infinitive. I mean the verb, no? Verb, direct object, to plus infinitive. What do you think?
El verb plus to plus infinitive.
She advised. She advised to. She advised to run.
Es,
No, I don't think so.
¿verdad? No, ese tendría que estar con des para ese, ¿no?
Yes, advice. Who made the advice to whom or something like that? If you don't get it, try to make a statement. For example, advice that a clause you have to. No. Try to use whatever clause you wanted. In the gerund, she advised.
La
Or
última.
maybe. Okay. Yes, that's right. She advised me not to run fastly. She advised me to study more, right?
Ujú.
Thank you. Okay, how about deny?
Mm, la segunda.
Verb that cause a preposition. Two. All right, let's check. Okay, no, it wasn't. So we're gonna try one more time.
La tercera. No sé.
All right, so we're gonna see what do we have. Okay, I think it's the first one. Yes, right. When we're gonna use an I, this is a structure, is a verb plus that plus clause, or if you don't need a clause, you're gonna use a verb plus the gerund, right? For example, if I'm gonna say, or I'm gonna try to use the structure, she denied that she had taken the money. Oh, the money, right? So in this case, we are using, right, deny. And this is like a reported speech, right? I'm using deny, but this is the structure, right? She denied that she had taken the money. Do you get it, Dani? ¿Se entiende más o menos el significado?
Sí.
All right, entonces esta va a ser la estructura. No hemos visto esto en person, pero si es que alguna vez llegaras a utilizar, tal vez vayas a querer utilizar esta estructura utilizando este reporting verb, right? Esta tendría que ser, right? Entonces es el verbo, en este caso es deny, that, estoy escogiendo un clause, right? En este caso decido poner en el pasado perfecto, that she had taken, and the gerund, eso solo si es necesario, right? Como ya no estoy agregando otro verbo tal vez o algo, no siempre es necesario. ¿Ok? Entonces estoy yendo directo a mi objeto que sería demand.
Ya.
¿Se entiende, Dani?
Ujú.
Okay, so let's continue with the next activity. Y la traducción sería como ella negó haber levantado, haber tomado el dinero. Okay, negó, she denied. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, we saw admit if I remember. So what do you think?
La tercera.
All right.
¿Por qué?
Ok.
No
También
sé.
puede ser el caso de admit, right? En realidad los verbos, Dani, como complain, deny, explain, promise, suggest, llevan esta misma estructura. ¿Ok? Ella sugirió, ella negó, ella explicó, ella exclamó, ¿ok? Llevan esta misma estructura. Te voy a enviar te voy a enviar un PDF donde vas a encontrar más a detalle. Pero no estoy segura si hemos visto admit. She admit. No estoy segura. A ver, vamos a ver un ejemplo. What can you say? Okay. Let's see. I don't know what example can I give. Okay. He admit. Oh. He admitted. Acá tienes dos opciones. O utilizar el infinitivo. Lo voy a poner entre paréntesis. He admitted to, right? He admitted to. She admitted to. Selling. Bueno, acá ya no sería el infinitivo si estuviéramos usando, que podría trabajar con el nombre. He admitted to, no vamos a bajar el infinitivo, vamos a utilizar con el gerundio. Porque estaríamos cambiando el contexto, ya estaría trabajando como un report sin verb. Ok, he admitted selling, right, selling the plants. Es un poquito más directa esta forma, Dani. Sin embargo, ya lo puedes conjugar de otra manera. O sea, lo importante de esto es que se lleve el gerundio, ¿ok? Ya si quieres, utilices el that que ya te había dicho que no es tan necesario. He admitted that he had stolen, right? Pero ya cambiarías el contexto si utilizas el that. Pasa de que tendrías que aumentar más palabras. ¿Ok? Entonces no se quiere eso a veces, se quiere ser más directo. Entonces, he admitted selling the plants, for example. All right?
Súper.
Okay, so we're gonna continue. I guess we saw some reported verbs in person, but I guess there were 3, if I'm not wrong. All right, let's see the use of focus.
Con preposition.
Okay, let's see. Thank you. That's all, right? And okay, threaten. What do you think?
No sé.
All right. I guess you had one that you didn't. Yes, it. Try to make an example of it. Trata de imaginarte algún escenario con el uso del threaten. ¿Se entiende el significado de threaten? Ah, sí, ya.
Amenazar, ajá.
Ok. Tal vez si puedes intentar, Dani, hacer o utilizar un ejemplo.
La última.
All right. Ok. Y es el verbo con el infinitivo. Ok. Es el que menos gramática tiene. Es súper fácil. Es el verbo threaten. Threaten to stay. She threatened, no, I don't know, to stay at home. I don't know, to stay at home until 9 p.m. Nada que ver, all right, pero algo así podría ser la estructura. ¿Sí? Es el que tiene la gramática más simple. Te voy a mostrar. Dame un segundito. Creo que ya no tenemos más. Ok. Acá están los ejemplos. She written to resign. Está trabajando con el infinitivo. ¿Ok? Acá estamos utilizando el focus, right? ¿Qué estamos utilizando? Esta estructura, right? On dealing, ya estamos utilizando el gerundio. Preposición con gerundio, alright. Puedes cambiar la preposición, no siempre tiene que ser on. Y para eso tendríamos que saber ya el uso del a, in, on y hartas preposiciones que tenemos, pero en las que más se confunden suele ser esto. Cuando utilizar at y on, digamos, ¿no? Que son los que más se utilizan. Pero igual no, o sea, puedes utilizar cualquier preposición que gustes. Y acá estamos viendo el uso de admitted, that, aquí está el uso del that. Y acá ya está, no estoy utilizando algún otro verbo, sino que estoy utilizando otra cláusula, right? She admitted that she had got her facts wrong, right? Y acá tenemos el uso del advice, está trabajando con objeto, him, avisar a quién o advertir a quién, a él. His legal team advised him to plead guilty. Y el uso del deny trabaja con el gerundio. Y eso es todo. ¿Ok?
Super, Bel.
All right, thank you. And we're gonna finish with which as a relative pronoun. Creo que ya hemos visto la lección de los relative pronouns. No estoy segura. ¿Te acuerdas, Dani?
Ay, no sé.
All right, let's see. Vamos a ver qué tal. Solo es escoger las opciones correctas. Okay. Read the sentence. Does which refer back to the whole clause or a noun? Choose the correct. Sí, hemos visto el uso del which. Right? ¿De acuerdo? Pero vamos a ver.
Sí.
Con los tal vez te puedes guiar. He had to cancel our holiday, which was for setting. ¿A qué está haciendo referencia, Dan? Which refer back to the whole clause or a noun?
Uy.
Could be the whole clause. We had to cancel our holiday, which was frustrating. ¿Está haciendo referencia a our holiday? Tal vez al sujeto o a la oración completa.
Creo que a la oración completa.
We had to cancel our holiday, which was frustrating. Thank you. It refers to the whole class. We're gonna continue. All right, can you please read it?
I'm writing with reference to the sales assistant job, which I'd like to apply for.
Yeah, so
The sales assistant job.
all right, thank you. That's all. Can you read it?
She's always complaining about the stuff, which really gets on my nerves. She?
She's always complaining about the stuff, which really gets on my nerves. All right, let's see. She's always complaining about the stuff, which really gets on my nerves. I guess the whole
The whole,
right? Yes, it was a good one. All right.
Mary, that's the scary house which I told you about. A scary house.
All right, thank you. And okay. So do you have any question, Danny?
No, Bel.
Was it difficult for you?
No, no.
Oh, all right, that's good to know. So, okay. We made the whole one. All right, we finished the lesson, right? So we're gonna continue practicing. Please, I'm gonna assign you right now. I'm gonna forget that. Te voy a asignar ahora mismo las tareas nuevamente. Solamente los del wish y el past and real conditional, right? Y el be supposed to porque es súper cortito, ¿ok?
Ya.
Entonces, te voy a dar hasta que acabe mi última clase, que es hasta las 9:30 más o menos.
Super Bel.
Entonces, ok. No puedo medir exámenes. Uy, ya. Súper. Entonces, Dani, te voy a estar avisando por esta mañana. ¿Notas, sí?
Ya, Super Bel, gracias.
Thank you. So I'm gonna launch the pool. Can you please
Ujú.
fill it? When it's done, let me know. And have a great day.
Listo, Bel, gracias.
Thank you. Bye bye then.
Bye.